I'm here with Kineh. Kineh's one of the top actors in the industry of Lantawood. Kineh, you watch the Hollywood movies and you watch the Nollywood movies.
Right.
And now you're an actor for Lantawood. How do you proceed to see the difference between Hollywood and Nollywood movies? How do you see they portray our black men, black women in the industry?
Well, me watching these movies, Hollywood movies compared to Nollywood movies, what I see is the positivity of the black family. In Hollywood, sometimes the movies are portrayed or they're made and directed by people of other culture, other skin tone. But in Nollywood, they're produced by people of our skin tone, of our culture, of our behavioral patterns. You know what I'm saying? So they put us out there more of how we are. They try to make a more positive portrayal of how we are, that our children can look at us as heroes and so forth. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like a slave movie. Of course, we know we were slaves, but at the same time, we know that we come from empires, kings and queens. Yes. So on the Nollywood movies, you get to see that more often. You get to have a structure that's showing that you could be more than just a drug dealer, more than a maid, more than a butler. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my thing about Nollywood movies. It's just more positivity for black people and about the voyage that we need to go on, to become more successful, to be more of a role model in today's modern society.
All right, Mr. Kineh.
Yeah.
Right now you're an actor for Lantawood. Lantawood is here and Lantawood is joined with Nollywood. And the movie industry of Nollywood is growing very big and is big across outside of America, and is also building a rule stand in America. As a Lantawood actor, how do you feel about the industry of Lantawood?
I just believe the industry of Lantawood is going to open some doors for people that would not be known to the American industry as far as the movie industry. He's opening doors more for the everyday common man. If you have a talent of being an actor or a producer and so forth, he's giving you the opportunity for you to come and showcase your talent. So that's how I see Lantawood, opening doors for more common people. You may not have that Hollywood face or that Hollywood look, but he's giving you a chance, so everyone is getting the equal opportunity to work in the movie industry. One very important question that Namso asked me when I first showed up on the scene was, where is your product? Where can your product be purchased? And I couldn't really give them that answer because I'm a working actor. At least I believe I'm a working actor. And I'm all over the place as far as acting and modeling. But I really couldn't go to one dichotomy and show him that, this is my product. This is where my product is kept. This is who I've been serving it to. So when he gave me that type of analogy, I really had to go and work with him because he said, I can make you a star of your very first film with Lantawood. So I took him upon that, on that proposition, and we're rolling right now with a movie called The Dedication.
So as you, one of the top actor in the movie The Dedication, how do you see yourself in the future as a Lantawood actor?
Actually, I think this may be a match made in heaven because I'm an African. I'm born, raised in Sierra Leone. Okay, grew up in New York, New Jersey, went in the army, all of these things. But my ultimate goal, my ultimate objective, is to go back to Sierra Leone and really help out my village, my country, and officially my country of my continent of Africa. So actually, it's a match made in heaven. Like I said, me connecting with some of the Nollywood actors and actresses, and we taking it home and try to better our continent, as a whole, and just give them a voice to our people. I want to go back to my village and really take a film crew, a camera crew, and show them my village this is where I came from. I grew up here with no shoes on my feet, wearing the same clothes every day, sometimes going 2-3 days with no food in my stomach. I want the world to see that. I want them to have a voice. I want them to maybe, one day create hospitals and libraries and schools for the kids, just so they can have more, because the war really took a lot from my country of Sierra Leone. They wiped out the generations to come, because the kids, they were being exploited into child soldiers and so forth. So they really don't have a whole lot these days. All the elders were maimed, their arms were cut, their legs were cut. They're now able to go and work on these farms that were available, when the generations were coming up. So there's no one really there to carry my country right now. So I believe I'm the catalyst to really give a voice to my people of Sierra Leone, and like I said, officially to the continent of Africa. So this is my movement. This is what I'm working on.
Would you take the role, or would you not take the role as portrayed as a woman in a movie?
Well, as an actor, you always have an obligation to the community. You want to portray positivity, to be more of a role model, because it's not that many of us out here that's trying to become a role model, especially for the younger generation. So would I take a role playing a woman? When you look at it, all the greats have taken roles portraying women. You have, as most recent, Tyler Perry. You have, Richard Pryor, Wesley Snipes. You have a list of them. Even Kevin Hart played a role as a woman. Would I take a role? I don't think that I would take a role as such. And I'm not going to put all my cards on the table right now. But I've always took enjoyment in being a man, a straight up man, 100% man. I'm an African man, so I try not to cross that line at all.
So as a man, Kineh is saying that, in so many words, that he won't take the role or play the role as a woman in the movie. So this is Leroy Brooks reporting Lantawood.